Hello everyone and welcome back to Snowbreak. So we're finally doing the Ballad of Chaos or whatever it is called. For real. So this looks like a stealth mission, which is kind of cool. When an enemy sees you, they will become alert. An alert meter is displayed above each enemy. When the enemy quickly leave their line of sight to avoid triggering combat. Okay, so it's not an automatic fail. You just might have to fight. If you... I want to try to do this perfectly. Wait, what's crouch? Okay, I guess there's not really a crouch, huh? Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's crazy, bro. Should be fine here. Hey, man. That's wild. Wait, what do I do about this guy? That's what. Bro, is this guy not gonna turn around? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Damn, you guys dumb as hell, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Oh! Make sure you keep yourself hidden. Was there at least a save point? Okay, there was. So how do you get past this guy? Like that? That's how. So what do you do about it now? Do I need to go in here? Yeah. You know, honestly, I really don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Okay, that's checkpoint. It's funny, because, like, bro is so nearsighted, it's crazy. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm good. I'm chilling. We're chilling. Okay. So, he's gonna go past, and we are going to... Can I... Yes! No one can see me from here, right? I just need you to turn around, dog. That's all I need you to do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay. I might have been a little preemptive on that one. So here you just want to... Wait. Okay, and cover. Yeah, you can kind of just chill here. And he'll turn around, you can go. And then you just need this guy to move. And then this guy... Turn that way. Okay, that guy's going that way. Okay, now I can go. Cool. Oh, brother. Get rotated. That... yeah. Not the most realistic one. Force our way through... Ah, say less. Okay, that's fine. We'll just destroy him. Quarrenos soldiers? Alright, dead. Defeat the spies. Okay, we're done. That was a cool mission. I like that one. Definitely a lot more different. With the infiltration of her mansion taken care of for the time being, Duchess Orlova had us wait in the parlor on the second floor. Then she asked us to meet her in the ballroom personally to show me something. Each was sleeping due to her exhaustion and nervousness. I intended for both her and Tess to stay behind and take care of her. Before I could even reach the door, they blocked my path. No, we can't be sure there aren't other dangers lurking here. You can't leave our sight, Adjutant. Ichil is the one who can't leave your sight. Listen to me and stay here with her. I won't be long. Then why doesn't one of us stay with Ichil and the other goes with you? Adjutant, Haru's right. You shouldn't... What did T tell you before What did T tell you when you called her? Be careful, right? You're completely decked out in combat gear. You want to show yourself in public? You were active on the Eurus border for a long time, and the ballroom downstairs is crawling with local nobles with a lot of power. Can you guarantee not a single one will recognize you? Well, Alright, take care, Beechel. I'm gonna play along with Duchess to see what trick she has up her sleeve. I left their worried gaze behind me as I opened the door and walked out. Hello, Pavlina? Your Grace, thank you for everything you've done for my father. It's all thanks to your support that he was able to escape from Quaranaw Command without so much as a scratch. Can't even imagine how much my father would have suffered without your help. How is your father doing now? Is he alright? Yes. He was even making a big fuss yesterday about not wanting to handle government affairs anymore. He said he doesn't want to be caught in the middle of things again. He also said he wants to find a new passionate relationship while he's still healthy. Grace, how can someone so old still... Alright. Seeing he's still interested in things like that. It means his physical and mental health are both doing well. He'll definitely live a long life. Yeah, he said after working so hard for the old Federation and the military over all those years, he's done enough for the people of Yaris. He said that he wants to live for himself in the time he has left, and since that tree appeared, everyone is scared. Better to lay low and enjoy some happiness rather than stand up and do something. Yes, you're right. It's time to relax a bit after working so hard for Yaris his whole life. No wonder he didn't show up today even after he accepted my invitation. What a pity. Your Grace? In a secluded corner of the ballroom, I watched the scene played out before me. The noble girl's gentle smile transformed into a cold sweat. She stood up fearfully, unsteadily shaking the wine glass in her hand. The liquid danced in the glass like boiling water. Pavlina, look at me. Tell me, the letter that led to your father's near execution by Quaranaw Command was actually written by you, correct? Your Grace, Terrified girl could no longer keep a hold of her wine glass, causing the scarlet liquid inside to fall along with it. Before the wine glass could crash upon the table, Duchess Orloba deftly snatched it out of the air. She stared at the remaining wine glass, moving the medical nebulizer in another hand to her mouth and breathing in deeply. Don't be nervous. I like your style, and I'm glad you could be here in place of your father. Come, do you see Arseny over there? I could stop myself from following the Duchess's gaze. A tall, graceful man stood among the crowd as he drank with a group of older people. I remember him. He's related to the former Federation's Minister of Foreign Affairs. He's also the capital Archduke's son, right? Correct. He's now working as a lobbyist for the Quaranaw faction, searching for potential investors to support research in Containment Zone 91. Go have a drink with him, Pavlina. Starting now, he shall be your fiancé. Your Grace, but I just had a wedding 2 months ago. You even came. Duchess didn't say another word, instead just narrowing her eyes and staring at the girl Pavlina through her lenses. She looked like a menacing fox glaring at a cornered rabbit. After the girl put on a fake smile and walked through the crowd to Arsena as ordered, the Duchess suddenly tilted her head and shifted her gaze towards me. This is, I don't know. The Iris region seems very, just everyone's bad. Everyone's bad here. No good people. Although, even in, the, places as corrupt as, the Adventists, there was Gavin, who, seemed to have a head on his shoulders. And the Coyotes, Esther wasn't all bad. That was her name, right? The vulture lady. And then, what's his name? Joseph. Joseph's, he's a good guy who does bad things. And Yay, was it? The coyote leader? Yay, I can't remember. He's not bad. I don't remember him being anyways. But it feels like in Yaris, just everyone's bad. With her silent prompt, I followed the Duchess into a quiet hallway at the back of the ballroom. Artyom, please provide a completely quiet and safe environment for me and my distinguished guest. As you wish, Your Grace. She seemed to remember the name of each and every person who was useful to her, regardless of their position or status. I'm so sorry you had to see that, Adjutant. Hope you don't think of me as some sort of evil tyrant. The guard in Barenci pre-boar uniforms had locked the doors from outside. She walked over and set her trap. I only wanted to smile coldly, but was unable to stop myself from shaking my head. Someone in such a high position really have to go through so much trouble? They're all scared of you. It didn't used to be like this. Not long ago, before that tree sprouted up, I didn't have to work so hard, and they didn't have to be scared of me. Things are different now. They're scared of me because they're even more scared of the Quaranoff faction in W. Desire to survive clouds their head. They don't even know what to do. W. Didn't T tell you? The same W who used to be a director at Yggdrasil. He ran back here at Tieris and used his former position to steal away half my men. He's hiding out in Containment Zone 91 working with Quarana as he occupies the Suzdal launch base of the old Federation. Thanks to them, that tree has practically turned the entire aerospace center into a graveyard. Even in the rear region of Yaris occupied by the military, several people have been experiencing strange symptoms caused by that tree. They even came here just to die. I specifically decided to welcome you today at this very place because I wanted you to see what the nobles and people in power are like for yourself. You saw how happy those fence-sitters in the ballroom outside were, prancing about as they held one another. You call them fence-sitters, which means you still want to win them over to your side of the conflict. By using each's identity, right? I'm a pragmatist. I've never deliberately pushed them into the enemy's grasp unless absolutely necessary. Hand over Ichel, Adjutant, and complete your mission. You help me, I'll help you. Let's work together and find a way for the people of Yaris to survive. Adjutant, where are you? You might need to come back. Ichel is... just almost pressed up against me by the sudden calls. The Duchess was almost pressed up against me, but sudden call startled her. I used this chance to step back and escape her control. What's wrong with the girl? I don't know, but tell your people to secure the entrances on the second floor. Don't let anyone get near Ichel's room. Saying this, I immediately rushed toward the parlor where Ichel was, praying that nothing else out of my control had happened. You must be joking. After so long and all the manpower, resources, money I've given you, these are the results you have to show for it? An unnatural light permeated the cramped lab as the furious man slammed the experimental report in his hand on the table in front of him over and over again. Dr. Kent. Oh, that was the guy who... Dr. Kent was the... He was in, the one with, like, Will, right? He was, the scientist who... I can't remember the exact nature of the plot. But, like, it revealed something about, like, the Titans were humans' creation. I can't remember, like, exactly what happened, honestly, but Titans were, like, human-made. And he was the one who did all that. Strange. This child's anatomy is extremely strange. There are several aspects that don't make any sense. Controlled experiments don't work on her whatsoever. Each time I take samples, the results are different. It's simply fascinating. But I can't grease the intensity for now. I can't afford to lose her. She has so much potential. We can't just let her die before that potential is realized. No. I don't care whether she lives or dies. I care about myself. All the bodies in this lab are for a single purpose. My purpose. You know exactly what that is. You don't understand how valuable she is. You're only concerned with your immortality. It's a complete waste. My patience is already run out, Dr. Kent. Such low efficiency. These variables, these risks. Enough. Prepare to terminate your experiments on Ichel. But I won't say it again. Destroy everything. As the frail girl slept in the sinister experimental pod, her smooth face gradually turned bitter. There seemed to be a voice deep within her consciousness that had been endlessly cursing her for a long time. Oh, it's Eda. Ida, whatever her name is. You're just a string of faulty code. You shouldn't exist. Your existence taints the law of creation, so I must eradicate you before you infect even more people. You are not a creation. You are simply a virus. You should die. Amidst the frigid, unfeeling damnations, the girl's face grew increasingly twisted. The pain she had endured was indescribable. The imprisonment and inhumane experiments she'd suffered destroyed her, and deepest part of this nightmarish trauma, she could only find one thing. It was as wild as a flame, the freedom of rage. Ugh! By the time I rushed in the parlor, Tess and Hart were dripping with sweat, panting as they sat next to Ichel. Holding the bouquet of toy flowers, Ichel blinked at me with an exhausted look on her face. She had another nightmare, Oh, this is Haru. She had another nightmare, Adjutant. I think we need to get Ichel out of the mansion as soon as possible. She needs to be in a stable medical environment. Adjutant, we should just tell the Duchess what's going on with Ichel. At a time like this, she needs to help. Ichel, how are you feeling? My eyes hurt. I don't feel good. I reached out to touch her forehead without thinking, but Ichel painstakingly twisted her neck to avoid my touch. No, if you'll touch me, you'll see the bad stuff. Ichel had also noticed the possible outcome of physical contact between us two. We were left with no choice but to ask the Duchess for help. Ichel, I'm going to ask that tall woman in white to come here and take you to a safe place, okay? Nuh-uh. I was aware that she was disagreeing, but she didn't try to stop me either. What a horrible situation. I left the room and turned to the ballroom on the first floor to look for the Duchess. I couldn't rely on my communicator at a time like this, so I needed to explain the situation face to face. But as I jogged to the last end of the hallway, a flash of blue suddenly appeared before me. Flying blue. Watch where you're going, Heimdall Adjutant. A figure that I never could have imagined blocked my way. She grabbed my collar, shoving me hard against the wall of the hallway. Before I could react, she had already positioned her arms, knees, waist, and shoulders to secure the main joints of my limbs. For a moment, I was totally unable to move. I followed you all the way here in this freezing weather. I thought you were smarter than this, but I guess you're just too innocent. Do you really think ordinary medical techniques can save the kid in that room? Yeah, Klein? I don't care how you survived the incident at the 5th Research Institute, but if you value your life at all, you'll let me go. The blood on your hands changed you. You've gotten pretty good at threatening people. What are you even talking about? Tell me, Adjutant, did you throw up after you put the bullet in Millwood's head? Or did you have a nightmare? Millwood. I don't remember. I don't know. I tried taking advantage of breaks in my body in hopes of escaping. However, my efforts only met the chuckle and a firmer, more painful pressure. Behave yourself. Don't struggle. I don't have all day either. If you follow instructions, it'll be easier for both of us. What do you want? Ichel, give her to me. She was my original target, and now she's the key to realizing what I've wanted for a long time. I'll take her, and you leave Yaris with your girls. The waters here are muddy. I suggest you avoid them. Sounds like you actually might know something. You were brave enough to break in here alone, but I still can't agree to your conditions. Just stop, Katya. If you leave now, I'll pretend nothing happened. Huh. As she laughed softly, something seemed to sparkle in her blue eyes. For some reason, I felt a sinister chill in my heart. The next instant, she was holding a crossbow bolt in her free hand, aimed directly for my throat. Damn, Haru. The crisp sound of metal clashing was accompanied by a familiar, fierce voice. By the time I could tell what was happening in front of me, Haru had already drawn her blade and was standing between me and Katya. Adjutant, are you okay? Where are Ichel and Tess? They're together. Tess has already called and notified the Duchess of the situation. The Prancy pre-board guards are on the way. Don't even think about hurting a single person today, Katya. I wanted to be alone with you, but it looks like you prefer a little more excitement. Fine then. You're going crazy. Let's make things more exciting. Uh-oh. The blue figure in front of me and Haru disappeared in the blink of an eye, leaving behind a cloud of smoke with a grenade she had thrown. Where the smoke grenade had even exploded, gunfire rang out in the ballroom behind us. Driven by the sound of shouting cries, overturned furniture, chaotic footsteps, it seemed like Katya hadn't come alone. The situation once again quickly escalated in a way I hadn't predicted. Haru shielded me as we ran our backs up to the second floor. Just over and her parents' people guards were already standing there at the parlor door. Ichiro was surrounded by a circle of guards protected in the middle. Adjutant, they're trying to take Ichiro. Just looked at me nervously. I understood her worry, but we didn't have a choice right now. Sir Loba, I don't want any hostility between us. You can take Ichiro for now, but let me be clear, this is not an official handoff. You people need to get Ichiro to safety as soon as possible. Ichiro and Heimdall can't be held responsible if something goes wrong. Trust me, Adjutant, I care more than anyone about her safety. Already aware of why I need her, aren't you? If you're willing to help me, there are several important guests in the mansion. I don't have time to protect them. Can I trouble you one more time? I'll explain everything after this mess settles down. What do you want me to do? She didn't come closer this time. Instead, she threw a stack of photos to me from the distance. Make sure these people get out of the mansion safely. Even if they die, they need to do it outside of the mansion gates. Something wrong with her. Holy crap, this is a maze of stuff. Alright. Yeah, we'll just do that. Who needs a healer anyways? Am I right or am I right? Alright. Even though they just said they're important guests, they're making sure they're making us rescue them. Maybe they're actually shady guests? Oh yeah, probably. Protect objective. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, these are the dude. Okay. Where to? Over? No. What? Oh. Our scouts. Heimdall, what are you guys doing here? Hey, can you move if you can't get up right away? This isn't what we agreed on at all. Orloba's a liar. Are you coming or not? I'm coming, alright. Okay. Oh, good. We go this way. Okay, we do a little bit of that. Wait, she brought changed with her? The heck? Oh wait, hold on. Gotta grab that. Mention ball record. Oh, whoa. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's those were Adventists too. I can't remember who the guys up top were. Wait, oh, right. Sorry, forgot. That woman blue, she's terrifying. The woman blue, did you see her? Where'd she go? She's crazy, I don't want to die. Forget it, let's get out of here first. Okay, yeah, whatever. You're useless to me. Okay, come on. Got the water to get up. I don't know where this person is, but... What are these dudes? I think they're the same models as the coroner. Wait, where's the adjutant? I don't really know. That weirdly came to take Ichiro. Okay, come on. Rescue. Where? Oh, here you are. I did not see you at all. Help me, please. I'm back in. You're gonna be okay. Come down and breathe. Oh, so we get you out of here. Oh, that was it. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll do one more story one. And then... we will... yeah, we'll do this and then we'll call it there. This one might be... oh, what the frick is this? The disturbance that caused so much... was so much more severe than I'd imagined. Perhaps due to the fact that the nobles were all hiding something to begin with. They were scared at even the softest rustle of the trees. With that, the rescue process was far from smooth. I got caught up by a few guests struggling to survive. When I came back to my senses, Haru and Tess were nowhere to be found. Communications were cut off. I was alone in the dark hallway. Can't die here. No. Ugh. I did so much to work my way into the Quaranoff faction circle. If anyone deserves to live in this cursed place, ugh, it's me. Terrified murmuring mixed with the faint sound of gagging reached me from the end of the hallway. I started to walk toward the source of the sound, but the hallway seemed practically endless. At some point, the air started to fill with some strange substance. It was stifling and heavy, and my heart began to twitch painfully, once again as my vision became hazy and distorted. This wasn't what we agreed on. The medicine, my body, shouldn't be rejecting it. As the body tensed and lungs compressed, all remaining air in the throat was squeezed out. The rusty, rough sounds continued to draw me in. Whipping around in the blinding darkness, I spotted something indescribable. A distorted figure. Obey the call of Valhalla. Arsene, save me, Mr. W. I don't want to die here. In the shadows, the person's body features continued to warp and change, but I recognized his face. I thought this, again, must be some sort of hallucination. Last time I'd experienced this reaction was on the train platform when I came into contact with Ishol. Hallucination wasn't as strong as it was the first time. The stifling heaviness on my body felt incredibly similar. Could there have been a connection between them? Hey you, the young man over there. From where the young noble named Arsene was lying on the ground, a new voice sounded. It was weak, trembling, and full of fear. Is that you, Mr. Adjutant? Was that what the Duchess called you? Please, help me. She was still wearing her mask, the young woman's pale face, full of desperation and longing. After staring at her for a moment, I realized she didn't warp the vision the same way. I realized she didn't warp my vision the same way other things did. After hesitating for a long time, I finally took a step toward her. Thank goodness, please, help me get out of here. Ah! Oh no. No. Arsene, you're already dead. Let me... Pavlina. Join us, Pavlina. As I was about to reach the doorway to the room where they were in, Arsene, who was sprawled out on the floor in a struggle, grabbed onto Pavlina's leg with his hands. Or maybe I should say its hand. The disfigured being screamed and thrashed around as if it was trying to drag her down into some kind of hellish abyss. A few rays of moonlight streaming in from the window illuminated something in Arsene's hand. Stand back and watch. Shoot, duh. Even if this was some sort of hallucination, I couldn't just sit back and watch as the girl get attacked in front of my eyes. And if I saved her, I might be able to ask her a few questions. Yeah, obviously we're gonna save the woman. Took a deep breath and bit down on my lip hard, using the pain to regain a moment of clarity. I then drew my gun and aimed. As long as I pulled the trigger, my customized Yggdrasil weapon would... Pavlina, join us. The tree is calling you. We are calling you. Mr. Adjutant, help me. My hands and eyes began to tremble as the sensation of stifling heaviness grew even stronger. Arsene, just die. Go answer that horrid tree's call by yourself. In a daze, I watched as Pavlina raised her hand up high and smashed what I seemed to be a test tube over Arsene's head. Okay. Glass shattered, causing an odd liquid to burst out. Starting as had Arsene's body completely transformed into titanium crystals in but a few moments, subsequently evaporating without a trace. Mr. Adjutant, how long are you just going to stand there and watch? Even if you don't want to save me like you saved the other guests, please just give me a chance. I need to tell you something. Her voice, weak and pitiful only moments ago, was now angry and venomous like a curse. What was going on? What was she holding in her hand just now? I've had enough. After dragging me into the room, Pavlina hugged herself tightly and huddled in a corner. After some time, she opened her quivering mouth. Sorolova has been forcing us to take her side against the Quaranoff faction. The ball tonight was our final warning. Anyone who didn't align themselves with her would be eliminated. And the Quaranoff faction forced us to take that stuff. They said we could only maintain our status and reputation moving forward if we drank it. As the vestiges of the old Federation were caught in the middle. We don't even have a present. What future can we hope for? What's the stuff you mentioned? Some kind of a solution? A serum? With Corona's support, that man W developed it. They claimed it could cure Javosis, even extend some certain people's lifespans and cause their bodies to evolve. It was all crap. You just saw it. Turns people into monsters and makes people say stuff about the call of the tree or something. Northland Aerospace Center has been under martial law for a while. I don't know what you got. I don't know how you got in, but if Dutch Zerlova brought you here, she's probably trying to prove that she can muster enough power to fight back against Korana. So please, Mr. Adjutant, save us. A harsh ring of a communicator suddenly sounded, and the power returned to the mansion at nearly the same time. The sudden bright light made it difficult for me to open my eyes. I could only hear Pavlina's gasping next to me. Are you reporters from the Korana Media Center? What are you doing here? Miss Pavlina. Step out of it, Maxime. Make sure the communication goes through. No! As I realized what I was seeing, Pavlina had already sprung up and snatched the communicator from the two people she referred to as reporters. Mr. Adjutant, get out of here. Don't let them know you're here. I'm sorry, Miss Pavlina. Oh, this is the dude. I'm sorry, Miss Pavlina. Reporting headquarters. We're still at Orlov Mansion. I didn't have any energy left to hear clearly what they were reporting. I was completely focused on Pavlina's body as it slowly fell. The poor girl had been shot in the chest, her eyes full of fear as she slumped to the ground. This is fucking dark. I couldn't help staring at her face. It still had the smallest amount of life left in it, but I then saw something terrifying enough to make my heart stop. Okay, what is this music? Join us, and obey the call of the tree. Pale blue crystals began to sprout from Pavlina's neck, sticking to her skin and spreading across her chin until they covered half her face. After the Korana reporter shot her, she transformed into a human-titan hybrid right before my eyes. And yet this indescribable monstrous creature existed clearly in my memory of Operation Breakpoint to be specific. Adjutant, are you okay, Adjutant? My fragmented memories were like rapidly spinning blades, throwing my consciousness into chaos. Gunshot after gunshot rang in my ears as I was in a trance, unable to discern reality from a delusion. Intelligence broker. Okay. I suggest you lower your gun, sir. You know exactly where we are. We have an old rule here. No killing within boundaries of Black Ice Alley. If you answer honestly, no one will be killed. This is a place of business, not an interrogation room. If you need information, just give me what I want. If not, I ask you to be on your way. Looks like you mobsters aren't grateful in the least. Enough! Give it to him. Yes, Mr. W. Okay. Are you ready to talk? The mercenary who was working with Millwood to capture Echel Gustav. Who was she? Katya Klein. The Blue Bolt, Katya Klein, a new player who suddenly appeared on the scene recently. She's ruthless, skilled, and quite the show-off. Are you sure about that name? I'm always sure, Mr. W. Oh, by the way, the serum you provided is proving to be very popular in the market. Thanks to you, the people of Eurus are now finally starting to understand how to harness the Titan's power. Good luck with the rest of your search. Goodbye. Carrying his payment for the transaction, the slender intelligence broker strolled down the long street, then to a cramped, dark alley at the end. Several of his similarly dressed companions stood in the dark, dead-end alley. Behind them, a poor man could be seen tied up, his mouth gagged. Aren't you curious about this stuff? Well, here it is, just for you. Try it out for yourself. See what a former director from your company is hiding out here, researching. Isn't this the Levage chain? This is the, frick, it's been a week since I recorded this Snowbreak, and I'm already forgetting. Is Levage or Levatane the, one new department that T made? I can't remember the name of it. Levatane. Yggdrasil. Perhaps the company has grown too big for its own good. The business of Eurus should be handled by the people of Eurus. Haru, I found the adjutant. He's over there. Or here. How is he? He doesn't look hurt. Oh gosh, Ashton, wake up. That crazy blue lady captured Ichil. Or that crazy lady captured Ichil, and the people from Baransi Prebor didn't try to stop her. Crazy. So, Katya? Haru, do you think he... Haru? What are you doing? Haru didn't reply. Instead, she stood up slowly, sheathing her blade as she tossed what appeared to be a rustic badge over to Tess. The heck is that? An astrolabe representing the glory of Yaris. Or an sorry, this is Tess. An astrolabe representing the glory of Yaris. But it looks like some kind of key card, right? What are these two people and how did they die here? The reporters from Porana. Their injuries were caused by a Yggdrasil weapon. Adjutant, did you? If I hadn't acted, I wouldn't be here right now. Adjutant. I'll explain everything later. Help me up. We need to catch Katya first. The situation here in Yaris is way more complex than we thought. We can't let her have Ichil. No, I should say, we can't hand Ichil over to anyone. I agree. Retweet. Okay, I think that's enough. I'm gonna record for 37 minutes. Holy crap. So, in the next one, I'll try to do this. Did this branch. Now I'll do this in the next one. We'll see if I have time for all this. Because I got through 4. No, yeah, 4. So, we'll see. Well, the actual, like, stages don't take very long, and there's 3 of those. So, I can probably get through all that in the next one. And then I'll try to do this one, and then finally this one. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but it'd probably be a 4-parter, just like Perilous Snow Trail. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, bye bye.